Yo people, that Blue Abarth here and welcome back to the channel and another video. So you join me in finally a nice cold car, which makes a change because over the past couple of days and weeks it has been so hot. I have been sweltering inside here. I mean, it's been like an oven sitting on the inside of it, and it's just been so difficult to record and speak because of just how warm it was. But now finally it's nice in here. It's just a normal temperature and I can actually speak without sweating my head off. So that aside, today's topic is a little bit controversial and probably one that, we would have had to go through at some point, and that is the new electric Abarth, which as I said, it's a bit of a grey area really, because I don't know what to think on the matter. Is it good? Is it bad? Who knows? But I suppose we'll go over a couple of points and features about it, and then just, discuss a little bit about the car and what the future may hold for the rest of Abarth and the cars that they produce. So, starting off with what actually is it? So it's a brand new Abarth that has come out, and yeah, it's electric, which I suppose it would have had to happen at some point. It's inevitable. All cars are going that way, and it's got to happen at some point, I suppose. But for a devoted Abarthisti, it's a bit difficult to hear that news because, Abarth is known for making madman bonkers petrol cars, and as soon as I heard the news that they were releasing a new Abarth, I was like, yes, let's go, sick, can't wait to hear it, can't wait to see it, it's going to be awesome. But then I heard it was electric.
Bruh.
Man, it was a little bit disappointing. But then to add insult to injury, they're putting a fake noise generator inside it.
Bruh.
Double bruh. Like, come on, man. I mean, we all know that Abarth is known for their noise. You start up an Abarth and it's just drama. It's like being at a theatre or at a concert and hearing the most awesome noise known to man. And it's just a bit upsetting to think that now you press a button or put the key in the ignition and it's just going to be a muffled noise from the box sitting at the back of the car. I mean, you're not going to be able to hear the noise from two massive big pipes anymore, which is going to be a bit upsetting, that's for sure. I mean, I guess a noise generator is better than nothing. It could have just been silence, which probably would have been worse, to be honest. But I suppose, Abarth being the way they are, they don't want to disappoint their customers and their community, so they put something in just to make sure that, we'd still be happy with it, which we kind of are, myself included. I do believe it is a better choice to have a fake noise than nothing at all. Still makes the car, recognizable, and you can still hear it and know that it's an Abarth. But it just won't be the same. You won't get that same noise like you would from a Monza, an Akrapovic, a Miltech, or a Toyo straight pipe, because they deliver the best sound known to man, especially for these cars. And just hearing a fake noise will just not do it any justice, I believe. Though, moving on to a bit of a better point, really, the aesthetics of the car are really nice. I have to admit, I can't lie, it does look very nice. It's a good looking car, that's for sure. All the new design aspects on it do look really cool, properly aggressive, and they do suit the car. For a brand new Abarth shape, it does look really good, and I would put it up there with the Series 4 and Series 3 because it does look really cool. But as for the interior, it's still, again, really good. I mean, it's still recognizable as an Abarth model, but everything's changed yet again. But I suppose, can we call this a Series 5 now, I suppose? Because everything's kind of different and it's just not the same as it was before. We've got a new dashboard, new, instrument cluster, new wheel, I believe, new seats, all that stuff. And it's kind of just all changed. There's not one part on the car that is kind of the same as it was before, which I suppose that's cool, changing it up a bit. We all like that. But I don't think changing the powertrain and fuel source of it was, is going to be very good because, electric, as I said at the start, is a very controversial power source. Ever since it was released and talked about, it's always been discussed throughout the years on whether it's actually a good, decision to move towards it, because some say it's worse than petrol and diesel. So is it really that good of a change? Because you know, I mean, I suppose it's better for the environment and you do get a little bit more out of it in terms of range and mileage. But hey, for people that have owned 63s, Mustangs, and Abarths, we're all about the noise, the power, and even though we get 2 miles to the gallon and barely any range, stuff like that, it doesn't matter because everything else makes up for that and makes the car absolutely amazing. I mean, it would be nice to not spend 200 quid a week on a V8, which, I guess that is good and all, but hey, the cars in general are supposed to be all about drama. So changing them to electric is a little bit of a letdown, I think, and just makes it a little bit difficult to love it because you're driving around and you're just driving like this. Wee, wee. Like, you can't do that. It's got a big boom, boom, boom. That's what we know and love. Especially from a little 1.4 monster like this, the noise and craziness is what we've got to have. And that's why I became an Abarthisti, because of how mad and bonkers these cars are. Abarth have shown me that they can produce a car, make it completely different from its normal counterpart, and just go bonkers with it. Which, to now see that Abarth's future is going to be all electric is a bit worrying. I mean, going on to that topic and point actually, what is the future going to be like? Because currently we still are getting petrol models and most of the 695s and 595s are still petrol, which is great. We love to see that. We have currently been told that the new Competiciones are still petrol too, and we've had the current release of the 131695 Abarth, which is a tribute to the 131 Rally Abarth that used to do competitions back in the day, which is great. That's an absolute sickening looking car, and I'll be going a little bit more in depth about it in another video coming up soon, which is where I'll be going over all the 695s and special editions that Abarth have made. So yeah, just look out for that. Hit that bell if you want to see it straight away. But yeah, so back onto the topic of the electric Abarth. Yeah, I've heard that the power figures are actually slower than a Turismo or a 145, which is, it says a lot really. I mean, if Abarth can get mad power figures out of a little car like this, what are they going to do with a battery? Because, I feel like it's a bit more restrictive and limited to what you can do with an electric car, especially performance-wise, because, you got to think more about the ethical parts of it, like how good it is for the environment and the range, the charging and all that stuff. So you're kind of putting performance and noise aside, really, for those things instead, which, is a bit worrying because then if you're spending mad amounts of money on a brand new electric Abarth, is it going to be bad? Is it going to be slow? Like, is it going to be embarrassing when a 135 Series 3 Abarth passes you on the motorway or a drag race? So, yeah, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered with these cars, really, especially the new Abarth 500e. So, it's a bit of a grey area to talk about, really, because some people are for it and some people aren't. And I haven't heard many opinions from other Abarthistis. Maybe they do like it, maybe they won't. But, it's all about the car itself, I suppose, how it delivers its power and just how it is in general. Because maybe it might prove me wrong. It might be absolutely amazing and might just blow me socks off. But that's yet to be seen. Maybe one day, if one does come to the UK and gets delivered to a dealership, maybe I can get my hands on it and give you guys an in-depth exclusive video and review on the car to maybe convince me and you guys if it's any good. But for now, just talking about it, yeah, I'm not so sure on it. I'm a bit divided on my opinion towards it. But, it's just how it is. Sorry guys, it's cold in here. It's not even warm and I'm still struggling to speak. But yeah, it is how it is. All the cars are going that way. Electric is the future, I suppose. So I guess we're supposed to, get the most out of these bad boys before that ends. So yeah, that is pretty much it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. And let me know in the comments below what you think on the electric Abarth, because I would be very interested to hear your thoughts and opinions on it. And, I'd be up for a chat with you guys down in the comments too, to see, what you think about it and just have a little discussion on it all, really. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Hit that bell, like, comment and subscribe. And, oh, By the way, just a quick bit here. So, motoring with mouseboards, sorry. I have heard and seen your comment in one of my previous videos about a podcast. Now, I'm not too tech savvy, which is a little bit surprising for my age, but I'm not really sure how to set one up. So if you could please let me know how we could do that, I would absolutely love to do a podcast with you, talk about Abarths and cars in general. And for you guys watching, you never know, there might be a podcast soon, which would be really, really cool. And yeah, but we'll see what happens. So I'll see you in the future, guys. Have a good one.